You've got questions, and we've got answers. Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry with Guy Harris, answering the questions that new leaders ask us. Actually, we are here and committed to helping all leaders be more successful, productive, and confident. Today, we're talking about that situation when you want to take your folks to a new level on your team. Are you ready? Let's get started. So, Guy, the question is, we get asked this all the time, various ways. Usually I've got an actual question here, but we get asked this question all the time. So I've got this person on my team, and they're just, they're sort of doing all right, but I want to get them to go to the next level. What do I need to do to coach people to go to the next level in their current job?
Well, it's a little bit of a tricky situation. And as we've talked about this in the past, it comes up in the workshop all the time. The thing to consider is when you say the next level as a leader, are you basically saying that they need to be me or they need to meet the job expectations? And you have to be really, really clear which definition you're using. On average, a person who becomes supervisor is probably really good at the job they do. So they got the opportunity to be the supervisor, the leader of the team, because they're really good and perform at a high level. And then they start to expect other people to have that same level of performance. Well, the truth is, there's some level of performance, and it's not a comfortable thing to say, but it's the minimum you're willing to put up with. It's what's the minimum job expectation. And really, if a person is meeting that minimum expectation, you've got nothing to be upset about. They are giving you exactly what you pay for. It doesn't mean we give up on them and like wash our hands of them and say, I'm not trying to help them learn to grow and develop. What I can't do is get irritated with them and try to push them to higher performance.
Well, because here's the thing. I mean, what's the job expectation, right? And if they're meeting that, that's fine. You can say, well, I've got 5 other guys or gals doing this. Okay, the question is which is the job expectation?
What's the expectation?
If that's the expectation, and then you got to set that clearly, and then I got to help someone get there. But the reality probably is, the way we get often asked this is, they're meeting it. I want them to go beyond. I want them to do more. And the reality is, as long as they're meeting the job expectation, that's what it's about.
That's what it is.
Now, that's why you've got to say, is that really the case?
Exactly.
So this is level setting or expectation setting for you first before you go back to them.
And then we have to evaluate if they're below that minimum. Well, that's a completely different discussion. We have to figure out how to get them to the minimum. If they're above the minimum, now maybe I open the door to what are some things that might inspire them to achieve a higher level? What are some things I can talk with them about that will be their personal motivators so that they would want to achieve more rather than me trying to push them to achieve more.
I think that's exactly right. Listen, you got both of us here. We answered that question. We'll do this some more often with the two of us here. Let me close by just saying this. We're glad that you're here on the site. We hope you found this answer to this question useful. Lots of free resources on this site. We hope you'll take advantage of them. If we can help you in other ways, there's ways to connect with us here as well. We look forward to talking to you on the next episode of Bud to Boss Frequently Asked Questions.